I want to ask both of you this question. And I know we've said this many times in interviews and stuff, but I want to know really the reason. Is it that you guys actually thought when I was that young, okay, we'll make her a tennis player? Why did you guys choose that path?
We never thought we'll make you a tennis player. But I was very determined when we came back from America that I will make you play tennis. There's a reason behind that. Do you want to know that? I don't know if you know that or Imran knows that. When your cousins used to play tennis, we used to drive with your aunt and you used to cry over there. Mama, even I want to play tennis. And that time we couldn't afford that much amount to pay the coaching fee. And I told you, I promise you, once we go to Hyderabad, first thing I'm going to do is enroll you into tennis.
Yeah.
So that's what I did.
Yeah, but for me, I think playing some sport was very normal. You know, our family background, it was more cricket, but we followed sport very closely, and it was very serious stuff for us. Sport was not just a game; it was very serious stuff for us, where we wanted to learn from the sport, the winning, the losing, the excitement, everything, the disappointments, everything. So it happened to be tennis. Tennis was my second love after cricket. And
but if I was a boy, I would probably be playing cricket.
Coming to that, if you were a boy, definitely you would have been a cricket player. But when I was carrying you, that time we were watching some match on the TV. I think it was Steffi Graf or Notana, I think. And I didn't know the scoring also, nor head and tail of tennis at all. I was zero. So Baba told me, if you will get a girl, do you think we can make her play like Steffi Graf? Do you think we can do
She'll
it?
play at Wimbledon. It was a Wimbledon match.
Wimbledon or whatever, like, do you think we can create a player like Steffi? I said, Inshallah, whatever it takes, I will give whatever it takes and I will try. If not, it's a girl.
Yeah,
I hope he remembers that.
It's been many, many years, but I think you were already born that time when we were watching. No, probably about 3 or 4.
That was second time. But when I was carrying with her, that time also.
But then,
you told.
Sport has always been that important for us.
You are very passionate about sports.
No, so it took a lot to be ahead of the times at that time, right? And coming from a middle class family, probably at best, or a little upper middle class family in Hyderabad, where we had just moved back. It wasn't a go-to for a lot of parents to do. And I was the only child at that time.
In fact, it was a no-no.
It was a no-no, exactly. Obviously, it took something special for you guys to think that much ahead of your time. Not to make me a tennis player, but also just to play a sport, because everything was about, at that point, Kali ho jayengi, aisa ho jayega,
we took a lot of that from relatives and friends.
Even both दिन मेरे को भी बोलते थे, दीवानी है, इतना पैसा खर्चा तुम ना करते, क्या बहुत बड़ी चैंपियन बनने वाली है क्या?
In fact, when we started traveling with you for tournaments in a car, that was the most affordable thing to do for us, to travel so that we could leave the day you lost rather than stay on in the hotel and get reservations and trains. A lot of people thought these people have gone crazy, and we had to accept
But rightfully so. I mean, we had to be a little crazy to do what we were doing.
And I remember people, tongue-in-cheek saying that they think that they are planning, they've gone
mad.
They've got a Martina Hingis in their family or what. And it was a great rebuttal for us that, many years later, when you became world number 1, Martina Hingis happened to be your partner.